YouTube, what's up? How are you doing today? Thanks for stopping by my channel. This is Dollface here on Miss Bandwagon. I have a dilemma and I really need your help about it. So recently, as you all know, Tumblr decided that on December 17th, they're gonna start banning adult content. Now, I'm not really a fan of Tumblr. I have an account on there, but I wasn't really using it for much. I was actually gonna start using Tumblr as a way to do my anime and book reviews for people who like to read, but then the whole coding thing, and then you have to really know how to work the algorithm of the pictures, and I just wasn't my thing. That's like back in my MySpace days when I had the time and the energy and the patience, but not anymore. So I figured just use it for like browsing yaoi pictures, whatever. And I got to thinking, like, whatever happened to my old Blogger? Remember Blogger, like from way back then? Way back in 2009, I was doing like book reviews then. So I went back there just to see if I can like open up my account and see if it's even still on the internet. I started reading it and it almost brought tears to my eyes. The fact that all those years ago, I was doing book reviews so passionately and lovingly and with so much effort and care. And I got so excited about all the work that I did and how it meant so much to me back then. About 2 days ago, I went to the library to pick up a study booklet for the GREs. I'm gonna start applying to grad school soon, so I wanna start getting the practice in so I can go take my test. And when I stop and think about it, I don't get that same energy and passion for taking my exam and going for my master's degree as I do when I'm thinking about doing reviews. I mean, I love writing, I love reading, but I'm at a loss. Do I, continue going forward into a master's degree where I really can't see the passion in it immediately? I can't see the payoff, but I go into doing reviews for anime and books where I get some kind of real joy from it. See, the saying goes, if you do what you love, you'll never work a day in your life. And while that may be nice to think about, that's not really true. If you want to do things that you love, those things also take time and energy and practice. I'm not so naive to think that, oh, I'm just gonna start reviewing anime and books and the money just start gonna re-rolling in. But I know that if I go like the master's route, I will eventually get a job. But I think to myself, do I really want to go for my master's? I'm going for a master's in therapy, by the way, therapy and counseling. Do I really want to become a therapist because that's where I see myself? Or am I really just a very empathetic person who is a good listener? Sometimes when you're thinking about a good career for yourself, yes, your own natural attributes are a good way to go about finding out what's best for you, but how much of it is really just personality and how much of it can be utilized in your career? I believe to be myself a very empathetic person. I love helping people solve their problems. I like to put people at ease and make them feel calm. But could I imagine doing this for the rest of my life? Always getting that negative energy and always hearing the problems day in, day out. I mean, I know that, at the end of the day, we're all problem solvers, and in some aspect of our job, we're always helping others. But when you're doing something as taxing, emotionally taxing as therapy, can I do that every single day? Or can I just be satisfied with helping those around me in their problems? It's just like any other job as well. Are you really a good lawyer, or are you just stubborn and argumentative? Like, just because you're tall doesn't mean that you're automatically going to be a good model. Just because you can run fast doesn't mean that you should run track. Sometimes the attributes that we have are just things that we have. They're like attributes in a video game. Just because you max things out doesn't mean that you necessarily have to use all of them. And you know what? It's not so much really the outcome years down the road that I'm afraid of. It's the actual process of being in school that I'm not looking forward to. The process of being an undergraduate it wasn't a harrowing experience, but how hard I had to work for it, conditions inside of school, outside of school that put a lot of stress and strain on me, and I suffered from a severe burnout towards the end, which is why I'm just going for it now. I'm kind of worried that while I'm actually doing the master's, if I'm gonna lose the passion or lose my drive, lose my motivation. When I think about doing the program, I'm not looking forward to all those, honestly, those boring papers that I have to write and all those horrible research papers that I'm gonna have to go through and the projects. And I understand, every program you're not gonna be getting to do whatever you want, but I just feel as though, do I love this enough to go through this for 2 years at a master's level, paying thousands of dollars, the money, paying thousands of dollars, and my heart's really not in it. When you go to the interview and they ask you, so why do you want to be here? My honest to goodness answer, I know you're supposed to have this really passionate, strong answer. My answer is, I have a bachelor's degree and I want a master's because I really honestly want to have a stronger outreach to people in need who need mental health support. It doesn't have to be some long convoluted answer. I don't understand why these things have to be like 500 words long. I really, in my heart, just want to be a good foundation and support structure for people in need. But I don't want to go through 2 years of writing BS papers for it, you know? I just don't want to do all that. And when I think about the grueling research and the I think dissertations are for doctors, but when you think about all the really, really hard things you have to do, I'm thinking, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that so much. But when I think about doing YouTube and writing essays for reviews and writing for journals and writing for a magazine maybe, you know, learning how to perfect writing and learning how to talk properly in front of an audience and to build my courage in front of people, that makes me excited. How to use different tools and resources and how to start monetizing my channel. I want to learn that business. That makes me excited. That's a long and grueling path, but I feel as though I have the energy and I have the love for that more than just writing about a paper about how the relationships of economics and politics have an effect on the family dynamic in, I don't know, drug-centered communities. I don't know. I just know that I really hope that they're not watching my video, the admissions committee, like someone's just like, hey, I know that girl. But I just have to be honest. I still definitely feel like I'm gonna go for the program, but maybe some words of encouragement, maybe some, tips, for, going forward. Have you guys felt this way ever? Something that was like you had to choose one path or the other path. Just tell me what you did to make that decision. So thanks for hearing me rant for a little bit. If I feel a little better, like and subscribe. I don't do videos like this all the time. This is my first one actually, but I do anime and book reviews. So like and subscribe if you like to watch those things, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.